to another episode of Joe Piconi talks to you about the internet and social media. But today we have a very special day because it's Pokemon Day. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite things to do, which is to play a video game called Pokemon Go. So I wanted to go over some tips and tricks that I have learned throughout my years of playing. Maybe I'll even throw in a couple of brags about some of the Pokemon that I have. Social media. Social media these days. Did you ever go on social media? I had this one thing that really bothered me. I want to show you. Bothered me to no end. It's just the things that you see when you're scrolling. Did you guys see this? I'm going to show this now. It's Can you believe this? That really bothered me. Did you guys see that? Were you able to see that? When you were scrolling through social media, is that something that you saw? Because that came up for me as either an advertisement. It must have been. They were advertising for that product. Well, it bothered me. Did it bother you? Let's talk about it. Let's make a list. It's time for a list. 1. Why did that bother me? Is that part of the list? Why did that bother me? Well, the music itself wasn't very good, was it? It kind of sounded very angry. But what he was singing wasn't angry. It was a Disney song. It was from the movie Pocahontas. Which came out when I was in 8th grade. And no, you haven't. You haven't heard the wolf cry and he hasn't done that either. And then he makes that face. Look at that. Oh, while he's saying the word grin. See, the problem here is that if he was as tough as he's pretending to be, he would have no problem singing that song wonderfully, with gusto, beautifully. He's trying to make his voice sound terrible, to sound tough, but he's not tough, because if he was a real man, he would just sing it and not care what people thought about him singing Disney song. Like, who cares? You're singing Pocahontas song. This isn't Pocahontas podcast. This is Pokemon. I always say it wrong. Pokemon. It's not Pokemon Go. It's Pokemon. Pokemon. I have to get better at saying that right. Social media. It's tricky sometimes. You're on there, you're scrolling, you're just trying to enjoy a couple of seconds out of your day. And then that pops up. That's supposed to make me happy? No, that frustrated me. You know what made me feel even worse? People liked it. People were commenting how they enjoyed it. And I scrolled through the comments. When is this going to be on Spotify? Oh, I use Apple Play or whatever. When is that going to be on Apple? I didn't see any negative comments on there. I don't know if this guy is going through and deleting all of the negative comments that he's getting because he's that insecure. But I would not be surprised. Social media. Number 2. That was disgusting. Mushroom coffee. You shouldn't get an advertisement telling you to drink mushrooms instead of coffee. I know I drink too much coffee. I know it's not good for me. I'm not the type of person, my doctor said, you don't have the same body as other people. You can't drink as much coffee as somebody who drinks 8 cups a day. You could only have just a very small amount of coffee. And you try other coffee substitutes with mushrooms because they're advertised to you. And they taste terrible. They don't taste good at all. Somewhat earthy taste. Oh, do you know how much sugar I had to put in that to get it to be... Social media, number 3. You're trying to save the environment by not using plastic jugs. You see an advertisement for a detergent that it stinks. A detergent that is that doesn't come in a plastic bottle. This is exactly what you want. You want something that's going to be good for the environment, and they have good commercials. They're funny, and they seems like they speak to you. They're exactly what in line with your thinking, and you get it. You get the unscented kind because you don't want the stink. And they send you the stinky one anyway, and you use it, and it leaves like soap residue on your clothes. And then you have to put it through the wash again. These are the little sheets. I don't want to complain about this too much because I really want it to work. I want people to stop using the jugs. I want people to stop using the jugs. But guys, you got to get better at making your soap dissolve in the wash. Maybe use a little bit less of no ingredients. Maybe use a little bit less glycerol to help it dissolve. Frustrating. Social media. Let's play some Pokemon Go. We only have a certain amount of time that we get to enjoy because we're at work all day. And then when you're on social media, it stresses you out. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Ah, look at that, already. I hatched an egg. What do I got? So, I knew it wasn't going to be anybody good. I never get anybody good. But also, I knew that it wasn't going to be anybody good because I already had all the Pokemon in those types of eggs. Ooh, that one was from Brazil. Let's try. I'm gonna hatch this egg next. Wait, no, I'm gonna hatch this egg next because it has a party hat Pichu that I really want to get. So I'm gonna go for a party hat Pichu. Guys, let me show you a couple of tips and tricks. Here's my guy. Very valiant. I'm very valiant on Pokemon Go. I could show you my what is it? A friend code? My code. There it is. And I'll put it in the description if you wanted to copy and paste that. If you wanted to add me. My avatar is wearing a Bidoof hat, 3D glasses, a Meltan sweatshirt, which I love that sweatshirt, and Delibird boots. Delibird. So I was looking for a Bidoof plushie to make my own hat, like that, because I thought that my avatar looked very handsome wearing that hat. And it turns out that they make a Bidoof hat. It's at the Poke Center, so you can get your very own Bidoof hat. If you wanted to, you don't have to do anything that social media makes you do. It doesn't look as good on me as it does on my avatar. I'm also wearing wings, aren't I? My avatar also has wings. Ho, 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 oh, ho, wings. Let's do some battles. We didn't get into the battling yet. Let's get a battle going. It's 8:30. I have to get to work in a half an hour. Ah! Involuntary scream over the thought of work. Okay. I hate this game. I do it every single day, but just this sound has given me a little bit of stress right now. Do you guys see what our choices are right now? Master League Mega Edition. No Limit. Or the Hoenn Cup. The Hoenn Cup. 1500 CP. So my choices here are terrible. Whatever the Hoenn Pokemon are just awful. Usually I would battle with, in the Great League like this, I would battle with Izzet Devil, Azumarill, and probably switch it up with the Skarmory. But no, I don't get any of those. Not a single one. Let's try a different team. Let's use Walrein, Swampert, and I like that Gardevoir. And it seems like when people use grass types, I get destroyed. Arg, arg, arg. Let's try Pelipper. No! Let's try Swampy, Pelipper, Gardevoir. Alright. Pelipper versus Swampy. I might win this one. So far I feel like it's in my favor. Ooh. Regsteel. No! Zap Cannon. You'll get caught up in... Oh, Pelipper. Oh no! I'm gonna lose? Seriously, I lost. Rat Burgers. I gotta win. I gotta win a couple. I'm gonna do a video about how I play Pokemon Go and then just keep losing. If I get a Ludicolo or another grass type, I'm kind of sunk here, but let's see what happens. I keep forgetting to read their names. Ludicolo, I just said I didn't want a Ludicolo. Rat Burgers. Okay, I'm pretty effective against this. And plus he's using a water type attack. Ooh, a little Marshtomp. Aw, how cute. Obviously, if you send out a Marshtomp, then your next guy is probably worse against Gardevoir. So I'm going to switch over to my Pelipper. He might have another water attack. It's not going to do anything. And then he's going to switch out. I don't know who his last guy is, but he didn't switch out. Ooh, interesting. This guy's got blocks up the wazoo. Alright, it's probably going to be another water attack, which won't be that effective against me. No, this ground attack. Even less effective. Dope. Walrein! Alright, so I feel like I could win this one, unless I make a really dumb move. Let's see here. He doesn't have any more blocks. I don't have any more blocks. Now it's just attack on attack. I know he's got that really strong Icicle Spear, or Earthquake, that he's saving up. He's trying to get my last guy with an Earthquake, so I've got to be really careful here. I'm going to send out the Gardevoir. So you could have her. He's probably going to use his Icicle Spear, but if he had enough for an Icicle Spear and an Earthquake, I'm sunk. Ah, bye! I might be sunk here. If he gets to his Earthquake, which he did, and I lost. I lost again. No, he didn't. Interesting. Interesting choice there. Did I lose? I think I won. I think I won. All right. He should have saved up for his earthquake. He was afraid. You got to be more confident. Wait, I didn't win. I won. I just barely won. I squeaked it out. I look ridiculous in this hat. I thought it was going to make me look handsome, like my avatar. Okay, it's 8:47. I have work at 9:30. I have a little bit of time. We got to get some wins in here, guys. Who did I use? Gardevoir, Swampy, and my Pelipper, because he got a faster attack than my Walrein. Social media. Pelipper. Okay, so Pelipper seems to be a really popular fighter here. I know that my Garden is faster than their, or is a little bit stronger than their Pelly. I'm gonna block it, obviously. I'm doing very well against you. He's got that fast weather ball, but my fast attack is really eating through him. I'm gonna block it again, because he would have switched out. I'm trying to assume what kind of Pokemon he has in there. Hopefully, okay, I'm just gonna, ooh. So he sent out his Medicham. So that can mean one of two things. Either his third Pokemon is even worse against Gardevoir, or he wanted to embarrass me because I wasted all of my attacks, or my blocks on Pelipper, when I could use it against that. This is Medicham. Okay, who is it? Flygon. Aha! So my Garden is good against both his Pokemon. So it's a good thing I saved both my blocks on my Garden. All right, your dragon. Why is it a ground dragon when he's clearly flying there? Let's just try this. Swampert. What? I'm not familiar with Flygon. Dragon Claw. We're both out of blocks. Will I get one attack in? Jeez Louise, no? What happened there? He usually has that really fast Hydro Cannon. Alright. Let's see if my Gardevoir could, like, just smash right through. It was way more effective than I assumed correctly. Let's see. Oh, just he threw him quick. No. Wow, I squeaked that one out. That was a squeaker. That was a total squeaker. We got to get one more win in here. I wanted to do all 5 of these battles. Let's see. I have 2 more. Let's see if I could win the last 2 with my team. My team's pretty good. They're okay. Starting with the Garden. Who are we going up against? We're going up against 16 Uzi. Really clever name there. Regsteel. Ugh. No. Okay. So here's the thing about Regsteel. I know he has either Focus Blast or Zap Cannon. Zap Cannon I would want to block against, but Focus Blast is a fighting type, and that wouldn't be very effective against me. Focus Blast takes a lot longer to charge up, so that's why I blocked it. We're going to switch over to Swampy. This guy's not going to see it coming. He switched out Altaria. Urgh. See if I had my Is It Devil, my Whimsicott. I could have chowed down on that Altaria. My Gardevoir should be pretty effective against Altaria though, so I'll let any attack that, if they have a Sky attack, I'll let it get me. And I'll go right to my garden. What are you doing? He's saving up his attacks, man. It's going to be a sky attack. I'm going to let that get my Pelipper. Aw. Dazzling Gleam? What in the world? Was not expecting that. Hey, I guess that's what happens when you charge up your attacks like that. So he probably has 2 attacks. I'm assuming he probably has a sky attack and Dazzling Gleam. He blocked it. Well, if you love your Altaria so much, why don't you marry it? Dragon Pulse, I was wrong. I assumed sky attack. We smashed you, and you have no more attacks. Is a ghost type good against steel type? I don't think so. Bing bang. Okay, so it's Zap Cannon again. For me. I don't think it'll kill me. I don't think it will. It did! I lost. Rat Burgers. Why was Zap Cannon so effective against me? Someone tell me. Rat Burgers again? Rat Burgers again. Alright. I lost that one. We gotta tip it in our favor, guys. We need this last win. We need! Alright. Hoenn Cup. Garden Party. Stork. Swampy. Let's go. Last one. I gotta win this one, guys. Wish me luck. Sailor Chip. That's a nice name. Altaria. Go, Garden Party. I'm chowing down. Vigoroth, 2, 3. Let's go to our Swampert. He's going to body slam me. I'm going to let it happen. Maybe, should I? I'm going to let it happen. I want to save my blocks for my Garden Party. Ouch, that hurt. That one was physical. That was violence. I'm letting my Swampy die, okay? Ouch! Okay, Garden Party. I'm saving these blocks for you, baby. Body slam. Okay, back to Altaria. Altaria. No, he's got a Swampert. He's got a Swampert. You know what? I think I made a smart decision there. So far, I feel like I'm going to win. I have the advantage. My Garden Party's good against both of his Pokemon. He's using a water type attack against me now. I'm going to let it happen. Not very effective. Will he switch out? He does. Altaria. He's gonna block. No, he won't block it. He did block it. Interesting. You're afraid of just a little bit of water? I'm not blocking that. You could take my Pelican. You could take my Pelican. Bing, bang, boom, 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 bing, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now I have my block saved for my this Swampert guy. He doesn't have any more blocks. I really have no idea if this is going to be effective or not. I'm not familiar enough, but it was just enough to beat him. I got my 3rd win. That's what I wanted. I wanted that one last win. To show you guys this. I'm collecting my Stardust. I got a little chip, charged TM. And this is the big moment. Who did I get? Lickitung! God damn it! Wrap burgers again. Wrap burgers for supper again we're having. I wanted it to be somebody cool. But it wasn't. Well, guys, it was really a lot of fun battling with you today. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very wonderful Friday. TGIF. Pokemon Day is the 27th. I'm probably going to be having a Pokemon sale on Very Valiant Vintage if you want to buy a couple of Pokemon toys that I'm getting rid of. Pokemon toys, Pokemon maybe cards. I don't know. I don't know what to do about those. Nobody buys cards anymore. Guys, I love you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Good morning.